Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna see how to make shish barak or meat stuffed dumplings in yogurt sauce. It's a very delicious meal, needs time, patience, and most of all, desire to cook. But before we start, if this is your first time here, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and let's cooking. First, we're gonna start with our ingredients. I have here around 300 grams of ground beef, 2.5 cups of white flour, 2 kilos of plain natural yogurt, 2 chopped onions, 2 spoons of cornstarch, some vegetable oil, some chopped cilantro, 2 minced garlic cloves, 1 spoon of butter, half spoon of 7 spices, a quarter spoon of ground cinnamon, and quarter spoon of black pepper, cold water, salt, and finally some pine nuts. These are our ingredients, and now let's see how to prepare our dish. First thing we're gonna do is make our dough ready. As I told you before, I have here 2.5 cups. Add a little bit of salt over it, mix all together, then add cold water. Add the water little by little as needed. Mix all together, then start kneading it, like you see in the video. You don't want to make the dough too soggy. We need it a little bit thick. I use here around 1.5 cups of cold water. You might use more or less than that, depend of the flour that you're using and the quantity you have. After you finishing kneading it, cover it and let it rest for around 1 hour. During that, we're gonna prepare our filling. In a frying pan, add around 2 or 3 spoons of vegetable oil. Let it heat it for a little bit. Then add over it the onion. Fry the onion until it's become translucent. Then add over it the meat and the spices. Mix all together and let it cook over medium heat. During that, we're gonna fry some pine nuts. When the meat is almost done, add some salt, mix it up for 2 minutes, then take it down. Leave it aside to be cold. After 1 hour, uncover the dough, and to know if it's ready to be cooked, put your finger in it. If the dough stays down, then the dough is ready to be cooked. Over a tray or a wooden surf, add a little bit of flour, then cut a little bit of the dough. Don't cut too much. and start rolling it using a rolling pin like you see in the video. Don't forget to keep your dough covered so it will not become hard. Don't make the dough too thick or too thin. Just make it like you see in the video. Then after that, use a cup, a glass of cup or anything have a circle shape. Then make small circles in the dough like you see. After you finishing, go ahead and take the extra dough, but don't throw it away because we're gonna use it again to do more circles. After we're done, bring the filling, the meat that we prepared before, add over it the fried pine nuts, mix together and start filling the dough. Stuffed all the circles that you have, then start closing it like a taco sandwich, like you see in the video. Then turn it around over itself and pinch the sides of it. I'm gonna do another one for you so you can know how to do it. Go ahead and do all the circles, and after finishing the dumplings, put it on the oven tray, add under it a little bit of flour or put under it some parchment paper, then put it in the oven in the middle shelf with 180 degrees of temperature and leave it there for around half an hour. And this is our dumpling after we baked it. Now let's prepare our yogurt sauce. As I told before, I have here 2 kilos of plain natural yogurt. I'm gonna stir it with the stirring tool for around 10 minutes until it's very loose. After that, I'm gonna add a little bit of cold water over the cornstarch and dissolve it. Then add it over the yogurt. Then add some salt and start adding the cold water over the yogurt little by little with stirring. Do not stop stirring the yogurt. I'm gonna use here around 3 cups to add over the yogurt. After you finishing adding the water, put the yogurt over the stove over medium heat. Keep stirring it. Don't stop until it's become a little bit thicker. When the yogurt starts boiling, add in it the dumplings. Mix it a little bit and leave it cooking with the yogurt sauce for around half an hour. After 20 minutes, in a frying pan over medium heat, add 2 spoons of vegetable oil, a spoon of butter, wet until the butter dissolving. Then add the garlic, fry it a little bit. Then add the cilantro, fried all together for around 3 minutes. Then add it over the yogurt sauce. Mix it a little bit and that's it. Take it down and put it on a small bowl. Fried some pine nuts, add it over it. And that's it. My friend, this is all for today. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment area. Thank you for watching and goodbye.